is. He's not here. Yeah, I called his cell. He's not picking up. I can't even get a text. I have been the butt of his jokes for years. Years. I'm the only reason this show's even running. Chad doesn't know what he's doing half the time. Sure, when the cameras are on, he's a dick. But after we get done shooting, he's begging me for help on editing and downloading assets, and always asking if his stupid jokes landed. Of course they didn't. They're stupid. Now he's late for his own website's birthday. Our guests are getting anxious. Ted Cruz, Paula Patton, Chrissy Teigen, Jason Statham, and a few others already left the green room. The only person left is Wayne Knight. He's not busy, just eating all the carrots. Why does Chad even still work here? We should have hired that kid from the movie Dope like we wanted to. Ah, crap. That's him. He's running in right now. I gotta go.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry I'm late. There was this bus full of cheerleaders, and you know what? I can't even lie. I wish I had some interesting, bountiful explanation as to why I showed up late for this special episode of News Time. I don't. And I feel bad. Real bad. But I love News Time. Moreover, I love C+ comedy. And today is his birthday. Well, later on this week it is. We still have an episode to do. Nothing's planned, but at least I have this cake. I lied about that, too.
It's News Time. Delivering to you the news you didn't know about, the news you didn't care about, and the news you didn't know you cared about. With host, Chad White. Now, here's that host, Chad White.
Insert 202nd joke here. Welcome back to News Time. I'm your host, Chad White, and this is the birthday news that you didn't know about. We have something special to get to today for the second year in a row. I have the exclusive interview everyone's been wanting. Ooh, I'm so excited I could just pee. Roll the thing. When our guest began News Time, it was an unwatched comedy news series on YouTube. Today, it's one of the least watched ongoing series on the internet. He gave me a tour of his studio in anticipation for the interview. It was like any other day. I wanted to do something different, something that'd make me stand out. And the website was an extension of that.
Created on a whim in just a few days using Squarespace, not a sponsor, C+ Comedy was a way for Chad and his friends to write for an outlet on their terms. But he'd soon find himself going at it alone.
The other two guys, they dropped off the face of the earth, so I took the reins and made it what it is today. The thing that pops up on page 2 of Google when you're really looking for something else.
He showed me his workstation, consisting of a sole laptop, a few mics of varying quality, a flimsy backdrop with a sheet from a big box store, and kids' first studio lights. Not much is official here. The most expensive weapon in his arsenal? Adobe products used to edit the audio and visual elements of his shows.
And then you cut here. I did it again. I'll just restart. Okay, so you go to the Cortana bar and type in Premiere. P-R-E.
For an agonizing 40 minutes, he showed me how to put together an episode of News Time. You better believe I asked him to stop. Several times, but he forced me to stay. Afterwards, we sat down for a chat, which is what we're doing right now. Hello, Chad.
You said you weren't going to change my name. Can you at least transmogrify my voice? And why would we do that? Because it'll make me sound cool. Here, I'll show you. How do I sound now? Do I sound cool? Chad, please. You sound like an idiot. Fine. Can you at least blur my face? Now, how do I look? You're off the rails. Turn it off. Turn it on. On. Off. On. Off. You're the one who's editing this, so let's hope you even know how to do blurs. Crap, you're right. Future Chad, I'm sorry. I only have a few questions. Let's get started. How have the last few months been with all of the moving? Terrible. It put a strain on the entire operation that is C+ Comedy. Interviews stopped, writing was difficult, and the first episode of News Time after the original move was less than subpar. So it was bad. Very much so. I see you've changed your style. Or I lost access to my mother's closet. Whichever one you decide works best. And what about those interviews? What happened to them? The good ones stopped coming in and I got lazy. Simple as that. But they're coming back. Yeah, soon-ish. What about reviews? Those two, I guess. Are you still having fun? Look at this. I'm doing the internet's least watched show according to that Webby Award I didn't win for the past 4 years. Of course I'm still having fun. The cold opens are my favorite. And I'm talking to myself across the futon. How could I not be happy? What a good joke. One last question. What's next? You asked me that last year. You're telling me I have to answer this every single year? I know. Well, I've already started a podcast. Maybe the return of the comedy investigation series on comedy. Maybe a couple of new podcasts. I have a question for you. And that's our show. Back to you, Chad. And that's all I have for you this week on News Time. And my contract's been renewed for another year. Thank you so much, Faceless and Network executives. Ron, I'm sorry to say this, but it looks like you're on probation. Come on, buddy. You're better than this. You know what you're not better than? You can subscribe, or you can like us or one of our other videos. You can follow us on Twitter @SequelsComedy. Follow me on Twitter @ChadBlackWhite. Like us on Facebook. Listen to the Constitutionals podcast now on Spotify. And always be sure to remember your website's birthday. Otherwise, you'll forget to do something special.